There we go.
Hey, there's Dr. Amy.
I see you, Tony. We were black for a little while. I am here today. This is Dr. Amy, president and co-founder of Animal Chiropractic Education Source. The topic today for my friend Tony Seymour, who is the guru in website development for especially animal chiropractors. Tony, what is the deal with, so when people register for animal chiropractic, I try to go find them on the internet because I want to know a little bit about them before they come to class. I can't find them.
Yeah. We got a little feedback. Are we good?
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, very good. Yeah, when you're searching for, you're talking about when you're searching for animal chiropractors?
Yes.
Very good. Good question, Dr. Amy. First of all, good to see you. It's always good to see you and Dr. O, and you guys are a powerhouse, best animal chiropractic school in the nation. So it's good to be on here today. And yeah, the issue with finding somebody online, well, let me ask you this. What would be the top three things, in your opinion, to run a, in your, obviously your opinion, but you're the best of the best to run a successful animal chiropractic clinic? What are your top three?
So one of our big goals for our students is to build a successful animal chiropractic practice, right?
Yeah.
And number one is people got to be able to find you.
Yeah.
Of course, number two is you have to be there to solve their problems. And number three is you have to be effective at what you're doing and be able to communicate it to them. But if they can't find you, none of those other two matter.
And exactly. And that's why I mentioned that and bring that up is with a website, on the internet, digital marketing, these sort of things, there's really 5 components. So anybody watching, if you're running an animal chiropractic clinic, a veterinary clinic, or a chiropractic office, there's 5 components for people to be able to find you online. Okay. No big secrets behind them. Number one, the first thing is search engine optimization, SEO. Now, there's a lot that goes in the SEO, but basically, for the purposes of a short video, is how are the people, your patients, your clients, how are they going to find you? Does your website on the back of it, is it built out where it's SEO'd? In other words, search engine optimized. Is that happening?
That sounds like really complicated stuff, Tony. How are these animal? I mean, they're just doctors, right?
Yeah.
How are they
Exactly. Well, you've been a doctor for how many years?
A long time.
A long time. We're not aging ourselves on Facebook Live today. I get it. Okay. And you've been a doctor, but let me ask you this. If Dr. Bill asked you to fill in a cavity for him, would you do that? Would you do dental work on him?
Oh, heck no.
No, and that's the issue.
People are icky.
There's a lot of doctors out there trying to do website work. So the question you'd ask was about SEO on the backside, and that that's where web professionals like myself come in building all of the SEO out. We're talking about H1, 2, 3 codes, all kinds of scripts and these sort of things. So it's basically the jet fuel inside of the airplane. So you can have a super sexy looking airplane, but if you got no fuel in it, if nobody can find it or take off in it, that's where a professional comes in. In other words, you got to bring a real dentist in to fix the problem.
Exactly. Awesome. And that's why we depend on you for our websites.
Yeah. I don't try to adjust my daughter. My wife's an awesome chiropractor. I leave the adjustments up to her, and then I do all the website work for the family. So anyhow, yeah. So the first thing is SEO. That's a big deal. The second part is usability of your website. And you've been working a lot with StoryBrand, which I love, and we've implemented a lot of that on your website. But 2 is usability. So not only when people find you, is the website usable? Okay. There's a lot that goes into that, but basically every website should perform 3 tasks, 3. Number one, they should be able to schedule an appointment for you, right? I mean, you're kind of in the business of doing that with animal chiropractic. I'm hoping to roll.
Yeah, that would be great.
So that's why we say that's number one. We want to schedule a client, a new patient, these sort of things. Number 2, you want to capture a lead because not everybody's ready to schedule an appointment right away. And that's why my hat's off to ACES. You guys do a great job with that. With with your lead captures and reaching out more people. Personal opinion, because you guys are super serious about helping animal chiropractors take their game to the next level. So again, my hat's off to you on that. But that number one is to schedule appointment. There's three purposes to a website. Number one, schedule appointment. Number two, capture the lead. You guys are the best in the business at that. That's the way we've established your website, for sure. And then number three is to sell something. Okay. And animal chiropractors, I think that's one area we could do a lot better in the profession. It's not just about the sales and the making money. No, but you use that to build relationship, to build your base up. So those are the top three things that I feel should be the purpose of a website. Number one, schedule a client. Number two, capture a lead. Number three, sell your product. That's it.
Awesome. That goes right along with the things that we do here at Animal Chiropractic Education, and that is to help veterinarians and chiropractors build successful animal chiropractic practices by solving their clients' problems. Yeah. If you don't solve those clients' problems, that's, they're lost. They don't know what animal chiropractic is.
Dr. Omi, I didn't know I was going to throw this out there, but I will. That's when you and I talked about Basecamp Pro, and you talked about reaching out to Roberto Monaco and bringing Roberto in, and the whole lineup that you've got. That's the part I really like. When I look at Basecamp Pro as a professional marketer, that's the part I really like about it, because if we take a look at our bookshelves. Well, I've got several bookshelves over here and all over my office. When we take a look at those bookshelves, there's a lot of information in there. Well, unless that we go into and dive into that information and implement what's in there. In other words, we all have let's say exercise equipment. Okay, for example,
sure.
We use it.
That you dust.
A great book, but we don't read it and implement it, we're not going to get any better. The point is, what I was trying to mention was, that's what I like about Basecamp Pro, is because you've brought in the best of the best of the best to help these veterinarians, these chiropractors and animal chiropractors take their game to the next level. Actually reading the books, getting on the exercise equipment and really working it out. That's what I like about it, personally.
Well, we're really glad that you're going to be there to help them get through that part of the book that they don't want to read.
Yeah.
So that they can build that website that they're going to need, and so that they can get their name out there to their community, because you don't have to be worldwide, but your community has to be able to find you. And that's always amazing to me.
Yeah, Basecamp Pro is set up to be awesome. I know Roberto, I know Cody Jordan. It's a stacked lineup. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually going to fly in for it.
Yeah,
it's going to be killer.
It's going to be awesome. Little insider information for people who are listening today. We've got dress rehearsal going on today here at the ranch. You can't tell because the ranch is giant and we're in a different part of it, but dress rehearsal is going on today. It lights up next week, and we can't wait to have Tony here, because he is going to really give you guys the nitty gritty in a nutshell about those websites. Tony, where can they find you between now and then?
My website's the best place to find me. It's Chiro Website Pro. That's ChiroWebsitePro.com. That's the easiest thing, easiest way to find me. And on there, I've got what I'd recommend people to do if they want to get a jump start prior to Basecamp Pro is jump on there. And I've got some software that I use to evaluate your website. It'll tell you what's going right with your SEO, what's going wrong with your SEO, the usability, performance, security, and your social media. It actually evaluates all 5 of those areas and spits out a report. Matter of fact, I just did one for a guy about 20 minutes ago.
Great.
It kicks out these reports, and then we'll just have a conversation. Hey, here's what the report says. This is what I see. Here's what I would recommend. And and these sort of things. But anyhow, super pumped up about Basecamp Pro. Definitely looking forward to seeing you in person, Dr. Amy and Dr. Bill, and it's going to be awesome.
We can't wait. We're excited. It starts November 13th at noon.
Yep.
Get registered now because there are a ton of bonuses that our sponsors, including Tony Seymour, have put out there. Some of them are killer. I mean, $5,000 bonuses for a $4,400 class. I don't know why you would not sign up. The link is in the description for this live for you guys. But if you need to find it, you can find it at animalchiropracticeducation.com. And you'll find that link in the courses. In the meantime, get on Tony's website, Chiro Website Pro, and get your website looked at. But I know a lot of you guys don't even have a website. And you know, those Facebook pages are great, but they don't do the work for you that website can do while you're sleeping. Awesome. Thanks for joining me today, Tony. Anything else you'd like to tell these people before we let them go?
No, I love and appreciate you, Dr. Amy. Your love and care and concern for you're not only your fellow man, but the animal chiropractors out there. It's unmatched. It's just an honor to know you and Dr. Bill as well. Dr. Bill, if you see this video, hey, brother. So anyhow, I love and appreciate you guys. You guys are truly awe-inspiring, and thanks so much for allowing me to be on the Basecamp Pro team.
We are so grateful to have you on our team. It has definitely taken us to the next level. Thanks, Tony.
Love and appreciate you. See you soon.
See you soon.
You bet.